All right, guys. Hello and welcome to everyone over here on this call. My name is Sanjay. I am the student union president here at Heriot-Watt for the Scottish campuses. You might have seen me from the pre-welcome video that I recorded to send out to you guys. So if any of you guys have seen that, hi again. So this talk is basically kind of a talk to get you guys introduced into the services that we have here at Heriot-Watt University, so that we can make your university life we can make your university life we can make you have that seamless experience in terms of your university life. So basically the aspects that we are going to go through today are Risky is going to be talking about Res Life. Res Life is here to support you with your onboarding and your accommodation. We'll then move on to Registry and Academic Services, and they're going to assist you with anything that you have in learning and teaching and other aspects of your education. We then move on to Anya, who is going to be talking about our Scottish Borders campuses, and obviously it's also a very important campus for us, so it'll be good to get that engagement over there. So Anya is going to take you through that. After Anya is going to be passed on to Scott. Scott is the VP Community who's working with me, and Scott is going to be talking about the student union and the services that we offer. After Scott is going to be passed on to Dan. Dan is the sports union president who also works with me, and Dan's going to be talking about the sports union and the wider Orium stuff. Both Scott and Dan are going to hit on the welcome fair that we are going to be hosting at Freshers Week, so keep an eye out for that. And at the end, it's going to come back to me in order to answer any of the questions that you guys have put up in the chat. This is an event that's going to be recorded, so you are going to get the recording at the end. If we're not able to answer your question, we will definitely get back to you, or one of our team will definitely get back to you with an answer, so that you are kept up to date with everything. So without further ado, sit back and enjoy, and I'm going to pass on to Risky from Res Life to start us off. Thank you.
Hello, welcome again to Heriot-Watt University. My name is Risky and I manage the Residence Life team in Edinburgh campus. I'm here just to present a very quick introduction on Res Life team, some practical information on arrival and moving in, as well as some of our events during the welcome weeks. If I'm talking too fast, or if you want to know more about the information mentioned in this talk, you can visit whatliving.co.uk or contact the Residence Life team. Okay, so who is the Residence Life team? We are a team on campus dedicated to support students living in halls of residence. We have a mixed team, a mix of staff and students. Myself and 3 assistants are the staff members, while the live-in wardens who live amongst you in halls, and our casual members are student staff. So what do we actually do? We are one of the first point of contact in halls. We provide advice, supports and practical help, such as lockout assistance or maintenance reporting, as well as providing well-being support. We also run regular social activities throughout the year to help build sense of community and to provide students the opportunity to meet others on campus. All of our social events are listed on our website, whatliving.co.uk, and will be promoted through our social media accounts. Right, so to the important bits. You want to live on campus, but you have not booked your room yet. Do not worry, we still have some rooms, but you do need to apply as soon as possible. If possible, today. If you have any questions, please contact the accommodation teams on halls@hw.ac.uk. Don't worry, I'll put the addresses on our chat, so you don't have to take notes if you don't want to. Also, please be advised that the accommodation team is currently processing hundreds of emails a day, so they won't be able to answer your email within the hours. But so give them a couple of hours, or maybe give them a day. They will attend to your question as soon as they can. Once you've accepted the accommodation contract, the question is now what? Of course, you need to start packing. But you also need to complete the mandatory induction. You will not be able to book your arrival slot if you don't complete your induction. Once the induction is done and dusted, If you can, if you're willing, we would like you to complete the student welcome pages. The student welcome pages are full of essential and important information about your room, your kitchen, about what you shouldn't bring on campus, and what items are actually banned on campus. So it contains a very important information for your halls. Once you completed the induction, you should be able to then book your arrival slot. Once you booked it, make sure you keep your arrival pass handy, either as a hard copy or just keep an online copy on your phone. Please make sure that you book your arrival slot before coming to campus. We recommend booking the early slot on the 3rd and the 4th of September for you to fully experience the welcome week. One of our top tips is for you to download the Heriot-Watt map campus Heriot-Watt University map prior arriving to campus, so you will know what to expect and how to navigate our big campus. But if you don't have the chance, don't worry, there'll be signs around campus and there'll be student helpers and staff around to help point you to the right direction. Once you've got your induction done, once you book your arrival slot and then you're actually coming on campus, what you need to do is make sure you arrive during your time slot. If you come a couple of hours early, don't worry, just park one of our car parks and then explore the campus. If you're delayed by a couple of hours, ideally, please let accommodation team or Rest Life team know so we can keep our record updated. You can see on the background, kind of my display background, is the picture of our main reception in Edinburgh campus, where for Edinburgh students, this is where you're going to collect your keys or your key cards from. If you are Scottish Border campus students, please collect your key cards from the Gateway building. To collect your key cards or keys, you will need to bring a formal photographic ID, that is a passport or a driving license or a British residence permit, and a copy of your arrival pass. Again, hard copy or online copy in your phone is sufficient. One thing that you need to be aware of is that the area outside our main reception is a drop-off zone only. So please make sure that you don't park your car at the car park outside main reception, just so you don't block the buses. If you wish to buy a bedding pack, let the main reception know. You can collect it right away. The bedding pack costs £30 and it consists of a pillow, a duvet, a bedsheet, a pillow cover, and a duvet cover. And once you have your keys, you can start heading to your building. The location will be signposted and the staff will be around to help you just in case you get lost. The next question that we always get is that, can I bring my car to the entrance of the hall? I'm like, yes, you can, but this is also a drop-off point as well. So you cannot park outside your hall. What you can do is that drop off your belongings and then you can move on to the nearest car park. The drop-off time is 5 to 10 minutes. After that, as I said before, you'll be asked to move on to allow others to do the same. We're also asking students to limit 1 car per student at a time. If you want to bring 3 cars to campus, that's okay. But if possible, only bring 1 car at a time so other students can use the area as well. Please be aware that the student residents in the Edinburgh campus are not allowed to bring their car to campus. If you require more information on this, please contact carparking@hw.ac.uk. Once you're in your bedroom, your kitchen, your bathroom, check for any emergency maintenance issue. If you find one, please report it to Rest Life or Safeguarding Officer, and we will try to attend to it as soon as possible. We also like you to familiar yourself with the hall's facilities, such as the laundry room, the mailboxes, and the bike shed. And don't forget to complete the inventory list as well, which needs to be submitted within 7 days. You will also be invited to attend the mandatory halls meeting. The meeting is basically induction session on fire safety, health safety, as well as practical topics such as lockout, kitchen cleaning, and laundry rooms. Your invitation to the halls meeting will be emailed to you a couple of days before your chosen arrival time. Okay, once you've said goodbye to your family and friends, and we think you should say hi to your neighbors and your flatmates. And we think it'd be a good idea for you to maybe grab a couple of them and then go to the Union cafes and check out their coffee, or maybe check out Orium and see what facilities they have. We basically want you to go outside and enjoy the Welcome Week bus. And if you want to know in advance, like right now, what events that are actually on during Welcome Week, we recommend checking Student Union what's on page. If the weather is nice during the time of your arrival, why not take that campus map that hopefully you've downloaded before you arrive in, and why don't you explore the campus? We have a beautiful campus and there are a lot of nice walks. So another good activity to do with your flatmates, with maybe your neighbors. Rest Life is running several events during Welcome Week, such as Breakfast on the Bounce, where you can grab some cereal bar and juice on your way to the school induction. We also do free meal kits for your flat, free samosa, guided walk, and the lion dance with the Confucius Center. We'll also be running a few events in September, such as the popular Weekend Wander events, where the wardens will take you off campus, wandering around city to places like the Farmers Market, the Botanic Garden, as well as we'll be running this year, the first time ever, we'll be running the Potter Trail for all the Harry Potter fans out there. And the Harry Potter Trail, or the Potter Trail, it costs £5 for one student, and it will include a wand that will be made lovingly by our landscape team. All of our events will be listed on whatliving.co.uk and will be promoted through our social media accounts. Most of you will be having a fabulous time, meeting new people, trying new things, and hopefully making new friends. But if at any point you suddenly feel like you just want to chat, you want a bit that quiet time, just have a chat with someone, pop along to us. Come and see us. We can have a cuppa with biscuit anytime during our opening hours. Please don't be shy. Don't be shy and just come to us. So how do you reach us? You can contact us through email, restlife@hw.ac.uk, or just pop along to our hub during our opening hours, and you can also contact us via our social media accounts. One thing that I need to highlight is that during the arrival weekend on the 3rd and the 4th, the campus will be full by students and staff in different colors. You will see Rest Life and the student helpers in red. You will see Safeguarding in blue. You will see Sports Union in yellow, and you will see the Student Union in pink. If you ever have any questions, or you ever in doubt, or maybe you get lost, don't be shy. Grab one of us and then ask away. So remember the colors. If you see one of them, just grab it. All right, so thank you very much. That's it from Rest Life. Thank you very much for listening, and we are very looking forward to see you very soon. I will now pass you on to my colleague, Lily.
Hi, everyone. My name is Lily, and I am a Student Success Advisor here at Heriot-Watt. So basically that means that I used to be a student here, and now I work in the Wellbeing Service, using my student experience to help support other students. My team is responsible for organising the induction, so that is what I'm going to be speaking about today. And then I'm also going to cover a little bit about the other support services that we have available to students during their time at university. So, what is induction? Induction takes place during Welcome Week. This is the week before courses start, and it is designed to prepare you to start university. During induction, you will meet your fellow students and lecturers, find your way around the university. You will find out from current students what Heriot-Watt is really like and have any of your questions answered about what to expect. And you will also find out more about the university's support systems and resources to help you study. Induction is mandatory, and all new students are expected to take part. The more you put into it, the more you will get out of it. So please come ready, prepared with all of your questions, and throw yourself right in. To access information about induction, you will need to log into your Canvas site, which you can find at canvas.hw.ac.uk. This is Heriot-Watt's visual learning environment, where you will find information on all of your courses, including assessments and results. Here you will have access to an induction section for your course, where you will find your induction timetable and other important information. So make sure that you are able to log into Canvas before Welcome Week begins. It is important that you come to induction prepared, so treat it as though it is a class. Make sure you have something to write on and write with, And also make sure you've looked up where you're meant to be before your session starts. As Rizky said, you can access the campus map. And also, if you're lost, look out for the helpers wandering around in the yellow, red, pink and blue t-shirts. They are always happy to help and can point you in the right direction. You can find out more about Induction on the Heriot-Watt website and also on your campus page. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about the support available to you at Heriot-Watt. Your first point of call for academic and non-academic issues is your personal tutor. Your personal tutor is a member of academic staff who is allocated to you, who is a key source of advice, guidance and support during your time at Heriot-Watt. It is a good idea to meet with your personal tutor in the first few weeks of university so that you can introduce yourself and chat about any worries or questions you may have. Your personal tutor will reach out to you 3 times a semester, so it's really important that you keep an eye on your email and reply to them when they get in contact with you. But also, you don't have to wait for them to reach out to you. If you're having an issue, don't hesitate to get in touch. Your personal tutor will also be able to point you to other services within the university who can give advice and support. We also have the Student Wellbeing Services, who offer a range of support, guidance, activities and advice to help students be their best and get their most from the time at university. We want everyone to have the best time here, but sometimes students face struggles that are not their fault, and that's all right, but we're always here to talk. Please don't be afraid or embarrassed to come and speak to us. If something is affecting yourself or your studies, we're here to help. The counselling services offer free counselling to all students. It's as easy as sending us an email at studentwellbeing@hw.ac.uk or booking an appointment through the student portal. If you're going through a difficult time, you can also chat to a student success advisor, which is who I am. My team, we're all recent graduates, which means we understand what it's like to be a student, and we can offer advice and support, or even just a listening ear if you're struggling. We also have a really good understanding of the university, so we can point you to other services if they might be useful. I also want to mention our disability service, which is here to provide students with advice and guidance and can assess support needs. If you indicated in your UCAS application that you have a disability, then the team should reach out to you to discuss any necessary support. However, if you have not disclosed your disability, please get in contact with the disability team as soon as possible, as it can take a little bit of time to get support in place. You can contact them at disability@hw.ac.uk. There are also so many other services in the university that can offer you support during your time here, including everyone in the meeting here today. The Student Union, the Sports Union and Res Life and Halls, everyone wants you to do your best during your time here, so please do not hesitate to reach out for help if you need it. Thank you so much for your time. If you want to get in contact with me or my team, you can email us at studentsuccess@hw.ac.uk. I'm now going to be passing you over to Anya, who's going to chat to you about SBC.
Hi, I'm Anya, another one of the Student Success Advisors and a recent graduate from the Scottish Borders campus. I'm on campus in the Scottish Borders twice a week, along with other colleagues who provide student support and wellbeing services. The induction at the Borders will take place the same week as Edinburgh, the 5th to the 9th of September, and you'll be able to find your academic and extracurricular activities on your Canvas induction site. There will be a Watt Welcome Fair taking place on the Thursday, which will have a range of stalls and a vintage fair. The stalls will introduce you to local businesses, sports clubs, and even volunteering opportunities you may be able to get involved in. Once you check your schedule, you'll see plenty more interesting and fun activities running alongside your academic induction. For students in the Borders, you will be able to access all of the resources Lily just mentioned, as well as a selection of on-campus events that will be held throughout the semester. These will offer you the opportunity to think about your mental health and well-being through fun sessions like local walks, craft activities, as well as giving you the chance to meet with wellbeing staff and discuss any problems or concerns you are having. If you have any questions specific to the School of Textiles and Design, I'll do my best to answer them at the end, or feel free to drop them in the chat. I'll hand you over to Scott, who's going to give you a bit more information on the Student Union.
Hello everyone, thanks Anya. I'm Scott, the Vice President Community for this year at the Student Union. The Student Union is located in between our campus lot, which is the Scottish word for a lake, for those who don't know, and the student accommodation next to the bus stop. What is the Student Union? The Student Union serves to make your time at Heriot-Watt as good as it can be. We do this through societies, which are clubs of students which have shared interests or hobbies. These societies range from cultural societies like our Indian Society or activity-based societies like our Watt Racers. We also put on events within our catering facilities like our bar, cafe or club. On top of this, we have a plethora of student reps that you guys will meet throughout your time at Heriot-Watt. So we are here today to give you an insight into Watt Welcome Week and the best way that you can make the most of the early parts of joining the community at Heriot-Watt. On that note, let us get right into it. Firstly, throughout Watt Welcome Week, we'll have a variety of student helpers to guide and advise you throughout the week. To reiterate what Risky and Lily said, there will be sports ambassadors or volunteers in yellow t-shirts. We'll have our union reps or our freshers reps in pink t-shirts, and student ambassadors Res Life in red t-shirts, and Safeguarding in blue jackets. All of these people are approachable and are there for you to ask questions and advice from, and if they don't know the answer, they'll be able to point you in the right direction of someone who does. If you're planning on moving in on the opening weekend, I would urge you to get involved in our union's Meet Your Mates events, as well as our Talk During Play events hosted by the Sports Union. These events are great to break the ice with the people you live with and have some fun along the way. For international students, I'd like to draw attention to our Crime and Punishment tour. This is a tour of the Edinburgh Old Town with a tour guide giving you insight into Edinburgh's history. This will help you get your bearings in our amazing city, as well as pick up some trivia along the way. We also have a Welcome to Scotland event that the chaplaincy is running that is ideal in settling you into our beautiful campus. In my eyes, the main event of Watt Welcome Week in Edinburgh is our Watt Welcome Fair. I know Dan is going to discuss in more detail later, but the plans for it so far are super exciting, and I just wanted to reiterate not to miss this event on Wednesday, the 7th of September. As well as the events on this opening weekend, we're offering a variety of day excursions to activities such as bowling and escape rooms in the Edinburgh City Centre. We're also offering a traditional Scottish country dance called a ceilidh, as well as themed club nights in our Student Union building. On top of that, if you're only able to move in later in the week, we have our President's Walk on the Sunday, where Dan, our Sports Union President, and Sanjit, our Student Union President, will take you up Arthur's Seat, which is a hill in the city centre, and they can answer any questions about how you can catch up on making the most of your early time at Heriot-Watt. All of the events that are going on are there to ensure that you have the best start to your Heriot-Watt experience, and these can be found at hwunion.com/events. This web page acts as both a catalogue of events for the whole university, as well as a ticket site for the Student Union events, so please take a peek when you can. And if you're organised, unlike me, and already want to plan your week, then tickets are already available to purchase. The Student Union also has our Advice Hub, which is a great service if you're unsure about anything. Angela and Ailey are across in the main university building and can provide support on both academic issues as well as personal issues. They're available both within Watt Welcome Week as well as throughout your time at Heriot-Watt. Thank you for your time, and I would like to pass over to Dan, our sports president, who will give you his 5 top tips on making the most of Watt Welcome Week.
Thanks, Scott. Hello, everyone. I'm Dan, and I'm your Sports Union President here at Heriot-Watt. Today, I'm going to be talking about what activities are going on during Welcome Week, how you can get involved in it all, as well as my 5 top tips for making the most of your Welcome Week and your time at Heriot-Watt. Okay, so you've arrived, you've met your new flatmates, you've started to unpack, maybe, or maybe that's a tomorrow problem. Regardless, make sure you get out of your room and see more of your campus and your new home. You're coming to a beautiful campus, so go out and explore it. There are so many things going on across campus, from tours to talks to casual sport to live matches. Remember, everyone is new and is looking to make friends. It can be daunting, but we are here to help and here to help you settle in and find your feet. So that's my first piece of advice. Go out and explore your new home. Get your bearings. So grab your flatmates, or if you have not met them yet, find an ambassador in a yellow top or one of the other helpers in the other bright tops, and head along to Orion, the state-of-the-art sports centre on campus, to see all the incredible facilities you have. It's the big white dome cloud looking building as soon as you drive into campus. You can't miss it. We are so lucky to have Orium right on campus, with the memberships heavily subsidised by the university, so you can really make the most of it. It's the best value gym you're going to find in Edinburgh, let alone all the other facilities that come with it. So book yourself on a tour and come and see what all the hype is about. Even if you're not a particularly sporty person, come and chat to the friendly staff. There will be something here for you. So advice number 2, come to Orium. It's more than just a gym. There will be something here for everyone. Okay, so if you're lost, don't worry. Look out for our ambassadors in the yellow tops or the other students in their bright tops. They'll be happy to help and direct you to the right places. There'll be ambassadors around your accommodation who you can ask questions and advice of. All of our ambassadors are current students who have been through this themselves, so ask away. You might get some great inside information or find out about something you really want to get involved with. So advice number 3, ask questions. No question is a silly question. We are here to help you. At Heriot-Watt, we have 33 sports clubs, from Aikido to ultimate frisbee, table tennis to volleyball. There is something here for you. If you're a pro or a complete beginner, come along to as many of our free taster sessions as you like, where you can speak to our friendly volunteers and find out more. Tasters and tours will be running from the 5th to the 16th of September, so don't worry if it takes you a little bit longer to find your feet, it's not too late. Even if you miss all the taster sessions, you can still come and try for free later in the semester. Just contact the clubs directly. It's not just a way to try a new sport though, it's a way to meet new people and become part of the Watt family. Remember, university is not just about studying, but don't tell your parents I said that. Sport and activity are great ways to make strong friendships and look after your physical and mental well-being. So advice number 4, try something new. You may just find a new sport, a new community or friendship. We'll be having our Watt Welcome Fair on Wednesday the 7th of September, hosted in Orium, as Scott said. This is a chance to come along and see everything that we have at Heriot-Watt. All our 33 sports clubs, over 50 societies, as well as several university services and external partners. There will also be challenges and showcases along the way, so get involved and get your name on top of that leaderboard. There's some great prizes to be won. The event will run from 11 till 3, with slots bookable every half hour. The first half hour will be a quiet time with reduced capacity and noise. So if you're a little bit nervous about coming along, don't worry, book into that first half hour slot for a calmer, quieter experience. We'll also be giving guided tours around the event during this time to help start those conversations for you. Weather permitting, we'll be having food, non-alcoholic drinks and entertainment in the walled garden auditorium with some external partners and more challenges. It will be a great day, so make sure you book your slot. All our tasters, tours and the Watt Welcome Fair in Edinburgh can be booked through our Orium app, with bookings going live this Friday at midday. Look for the Watt Welcome Week tile and get booking. You should have received an email titled, "Are you ready to join the Watt family?" This email contains all the details of how to log into your account, as well as all the key dates for the start of semester. Remember, bookings go live this Friday, so at midday, so don't miss out. So my final piece of advice, even if you aren't sporty, download the Orium app and come to the Watt Welcome Fair on Wednesday, the 7th of September. There is something there for you. I hope you're excited about starting this new adventure. We are all so excited to welcome you to our Watt family. I'm now going to pass back to Sanjit to answer some of your questions.